Alright friends, it's T and I'm back with another video. It's on the lifting diet slave now, Jason Blaha, Strength and Baloney. I'll call out every influencer who is telling people not to eat vegetables. Well, I'm telling people not to eat vegetables. But I doubt he's going to call me out, even though he's mentioned me before in his stupid videos, but I don't really give a shit anyways. His channel's dead. It's garbage. Anyways, let's review this video. And I have information in the background that I'll dispel what he says.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I thought I would sit down and do a video for you guys and gals. Get a sip of my water first. Keep you guys a forearm shot.
Man, we don't want to see your forearm, bro. Get out of here.
Alright, let's talk about this. And this is really the crux of the matter. Everyone noticed I've been really hard on the carnivore diet, and anyone who advocates it. And the reason for it is purely the idea that people can be healthy without vegetables.
You can be absolutely healthy without vegetables, yes. Because meat is not deficient in any nutrient. It has no sugar or toxins in it. And meat, as far as I know, recently there was a discovery. Eating beef starves off cancer, scientists discover, and tumors. So there you go. You can find this Microsoft, MSN News. Yeah, you can read the whole thing here. So you can look it up on the internet. There you go. So it's nothing new, man.
Because you can't. And that is literally the most unscientific idea that you could possibly have.
Look, man, vegetables are filled with oxalates and sugar. What part does this bald-headed man not understand? That's why his hair fell out. They're anti-nutrient. It's anti-nutrient and it makes you insulin resistant. So meat doesn't do that, man. And vegetables are deficient in nutrients. 15, in fact, 15 of them. And so meat isn't deficient in any of those.
Regarding nutrition. And that's my problem with it. It's again, this is a case of
It is a marketing ploy to sell you something because they want to make money. They don't care about your health. The industry is not interested in your health. They're interested in profits. There's a difference.
There's no scientific debate here, okay? There is no scientific debate on this one because the research...
There is no scientific debate because something natural that is unprocessed or that hasn't been engineered, like meat, is healthy for you. Now, these so-called vegetables that he's talking about, plants and fruits, they're engineered by man. They can't be found in nature because they're engineered. They're engineered to be super sweet and they still have oxalates in them as a protection from the plants and a bunch of other things, polyphenols and things. Lectins, these are all toxins inside plants. Toxins cannot be good for you. You want to poison yourself, man, on a daily basis? What do you think is going to happen over time?
Research has been so one-sided and so overwhelming that for anyone to even make a case for it, they would need something like 20 or 30 studies in multiple meta.
I have all the studies in my YouTube channel and I don't need that many. There's enough there already. People that stated that they're extremely healthy on carnivore diet has solved all their problems. And we know that plants are toxic and we know that plants have oxalates in them. Yeah, and they're filled with sugar, which is unhealthy for you.
Analysis to even back their position. Okay, because study...
There, I backed my position. It's in my community section. Plus, I showed you that thing about meat starving off cancer and tumors. So, he's got nothing to stand on. There's no more legs. He hasn't proved or brought up any proof of his position.
After study, even when they weren't even looking for the specific data, just finds over and over and over and over that all of...
When money is involved, anybody would promote toxins and sugar as being healthy for you. Why not? They have a lot to lose if they don't. You wouldn't buy their products.
These health risks and cancers and everything go down for people who consume the most most vegetables.
That's a lie. Their cancers go down with people who consume the most vegetables. So let me get this straight. Their cancer is caused by what they're consuming, which is vegetables, and so they're gonna eat more vegetables, which are filled with toxins and sugar, and feed that cancer. And that cancer is gonna go down while it's being fed more of that shit. Is this guy serious, man?
In other words, when you look at population studies, individual studies, everything else, cancer is a perfect example. As vegetable intake goes up, cancer risk goes down. When they actually...
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Let me get this straight. As vegetables go up, cancer goes down. It's just fucking... It's got sugar and toxins in it. And the cancer is going to go down. When cancer lives off sugar and toxins. What the fuck, bro?
We look at different metrics of how much vegetables people eat. So there's a quantitative thing in many of the phytonutrients, and many of those phytonutrients are what these people are calling anti-nutrients. Many of them have...
There's phytonutrients, what people are calling them anti-nutrients? Well, obviously, if you're mentioning that, if the scientific community's calling it anti-nutrient, then it must be that, bro. Get it? Because of the oxalates that are in it, the toxins make them anti-nutrient. Duh.
Protective benefits, cardioprotective benefits, cancer protective benefits.
Cardio protective benefits? Cardio? What the hell are you talking about? Cancer protective benefits? How the fuck can toxins and sugar protect you from cancer? What the hell is he talking about?
What they're noting is that there isn't even an upper threshold that's been measured on a lot of them. In other words, it seems to scale indefinitely. I mean, in theory, there should be a cap because there's going to be a point where your gut can't even hold a certain amount of vegetables. There'd be a point where it would be dangerous, or you would be vomiting them up or whatever.
Oh, there's a certain threshold where it can only hold so many vegetables and everything, because you'd be vomiting and everything and dying because of the toxins and the lectins and the oxalates and everything, the oxalate poisoning and everything, because you could die. You could literally die eating plants because they're filled with toxins. It's a known fact, people die eating beans and shit. Yeah, man. What the hell is he talking about? Meat, though, won't kill you.
I mean, so there's practical limitations, but from a measurable...
Anything that has a negative effect, when they say a negative effect, or you can lessen the negative effect by preparing it like this, that, already tells you right away, stay away.
benefit as far as health and these things go, there doesn't appear to be enough.
I love people like him that tells you there's benefits. Look at the way he looks. Look what he looks like. There's benefits, man. Your hair falls out. Your fucking heart palpitations. You get calcification. You get a cardiovascular disease. You get every kind of problem. Bad skin, bad bones, weakness. Man, fatty liver disease, kidney disease, man, metabolic diseases, stress, inflammation, fuck it, man. Neurological disease, autoimmune, it's just crazy. What the hell is he talking about?
Threshold, it's not just, hey, I need the RDA on my vitamin C and other stuff. No, it's all of the...
Vitamin C, meat has vitamin C. Vitamin C will have oxalates attached to it.
Various phytonutrients and various antioxidants that have been found repeatedly to reduce cancers, to reduce...
What? Antioxidants repeatedly found? My community section, you already know I put it in. You look it up on Google. The antioxidants in plants are to protect plants. That's what it's for. It doesn't protect humans. And you can't digest fiber, man. These plant cells, you can't digest them. It's a known fact. It even tells you in Google, man. They tell you everything, bro. He's full of shit. He's making this stuff up. He's fabricating this shit, man.
Atherosclerosis, all these other things, and
plants cause atherosclerosis.
That is the problem with people promoting any diet to where they're like, oh, don't eat vegetables.
Why do you think we're on the verge already of falling apart as a society? Because we're eating way too many plant foods, man. Why? Look around. People are getting crazy. They're getting dumber. Their brains are shrinking. They're having so many physical and mental issues, bro, because of plants. They're becoming infertile. They're not having kids. They're getting shorter. A whole bunch of things. Mutations. Look at you. Look what it's done for you. Beautiful mutation.
That is the height of nutritional insanity. And the fact that anyone has been convinced to do this is ludicrous. And that's why I'm hard on people like...
Anybody that is convinced by this asshole to eat toxins and sugar and thinking that that is healthy for you, you have to be mentally retarded as this bald freak on this channel.
Jordan Peterson, because I'm sorry, but quite frankly, I can't take him seriously as an intellectual. I can't stand there and honestly believe that this person...
Jordan Peterson looks so much healthier than when he was on a, plant-based type of diet, when he was eating plants. Not to mention that he wasn't eating meat, he was. But he was eating too many plants. He looked bloated. He looked a mess. He looked terrible. He was sick. Now at least he's healthy because he's eating meat.
Has critical thinking skills or a high IQ when he even ever came to a conclusion of, hey, I should try cutting out vegetables from my diet. If someone who's looked at any literature or talked to a doctor or a dietitian, that he even got to that point, I'm seriously questioning it. I mean, that is as bad. That is on the level of him saying, well, I tried out and looked into this flat earth thing and decided to go with it. It's at that level. It's
What? What's he trying to compare? He's stupid.
Ludicrous. And here's the problem. You have people promoting it, and people say, well, it's not that big of a deal, except it is. I am seeing it everywhere in fitness circles, in fitness groups, Facebook groups, everything else. And it's being promoted, and people are not slamming it. So when someone says they're doing it, you're not seeing a barrage of people.
Anybody promoting eating a plant diet is mentally ill. Mentally ill. Do not listen to this freak.
People saying, oh, that's crazy, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay? It's like an accepted diet type at this point in the fitness community, which again is crazy. It's crazy that people have been convinced to try this. And these aren't people who are suffering from a deadly medical issue to where they're...
Anybody promoting your natural diet, what you would eat in nature, animals, is extremely intelligent. And anybody not promoting that is obviously an idiot, and it shows on them what they look like, a carrot top.
They're going to die anyways, so what if they die 20 years sooner from not eating vegetables? That's not what we're dealing with. Because, I guess you could make the case in that point. If you have a medical condition that is so deadly that you're going to die in the next 5 years, and, you're 20 or 25, and the doctor said, we can't have any fiber in your diet, we got to get rid of all these vegetables. I would hope you would at least squeeze a bunch of vegetables.
Fiber is a waste product. Now he wants you to squeeze vegetables, concentrate the toxins, make it super high and the sugar, so that you can kill yourself quicker than the last time.
Juice out and filter the fiber out. Something, right? Because then you're cutting all your vegetables out. It's like, okay, well, you're still going to die of cancer or cardiovascular disease in 20 years now, but at least you didn't die of 5 of this other condition, okay? Because that is where we're at with it. And the thing is with that...
It's a known fact that rice has arsenic and rice causes cancer. It's an NCBI. It's a known fact over time it causes some cellular damage because you're poisoning yourself over time and you can get cancer. And yeah, every time you talk, and other things like nuts have cyanide in them, these nuts and seeds. We're the only humans that eat seeds, which is extremely unusual. That humans like to eat seeds is even crazier. We'll put anything in our mouth. Fuck. We're mentally ill. Seeds are meant for plants to grow, and we're gonna eat the seeds. Yeah. You have to be mentally ill, crazy even to eat that shit, bro.
Vegetable intake. Vegetables give you wiggle room on all the other parts of your diet. When we talk about various various things that are bad in your diet, eating more vegetables literally offsets the health negatives of them. Like refined sugar, perfect example. We all know refined sugar is bad for you. I'm sorry anyone arguing otherwise. You're not.
Well, now he comes out with the truth. Refined sugar. Anything sugar is bad for you.
Not looking at the data. You're not evidence-based. Let's not cut it out, you flexible dieters. But eating more vegetables offsets a lot of the negatives. Obviously, not all of them,
Absolutely not.
but a lot of them.
The best is to eat a high-fat animal and protein nutrient diet. That's all. Because meat is not deficient in any nutrient. But you don't need that much meat. You need more animal fat than the meat part is what you need. Yeah.
Same thing, a really high saturated fat intake has negatives. I'm not saying saturated fat, I'm saying when it gets really high, depending upon the source and a lot of other factors, right?
Oh man, these guys making stuff up, man. Oh, saturated fat's bad. Oh, but you know, depending on the source and this and that. What do you mean depending on the source? What the hell is he talking about?
But if you eat enough vegetables, you start offsetting that. You see where we're going?
You offset that. You start eating vegetables and then you offset that. Everybody knows that it kills positive cholesterol, man. These fruits and vegetables, they kill your positive cholesterol. They shorten your lifespan.
With this, it's almost as if the more vegetables you eat, the less perfect the rest of your diet can be, and you still retain quite good health. So,
If you want to be weak and old like Blaha, you take his advice. You go eat those vegetables, and you'll have a big surprise. But don't cry when they completely diminish you, and you start looking like him in the mirror.
when we have people in the fitness world pushing this, they have to be called out. This has to be called out. Liver King, whoever else. I don't know that many people who are doing it. I just see the small people doing it who aren't even influencers. I don't even know who else promoting it. If you guys will give me a list of people who are doing it, I'll start calling them out by name. But so far, I only know of 3 names. The Liver King, Jordan Peterson, and Dr. Sean Baker. As far as I know, these are the only
This guy's a crazy vegan slave.
experts or influencers or people who are promoting it. So people are like, why are you harping on them? Because they're the only ones I see in my feed who have outreach. I see dozens of people further down the chain who are followers doing it. I see people in my comments doing it. I don't see other people, big names, promoting it. If you people tell me who they are, I will call every last one of them out by name as
This guy's ignorant and stupid. Do not listen to him.
evil, dangerous, destructive people who are harming others. I'll be happy.
Yes, we're evil, destructive because we don't want you to suffer and support the system. Them living off your misery when your teeth and hair fall out and you get sick, you gotta go to the doctor and buy their medicine and their supplements and fucking just God knows what else, man. The toilet paper and everything else, shit. Garbage.
You can do it if you guys give me names. Give me links to their stuff, send it to me on Facebook, whatever, send it to me.
Yeah, whatever.
Worst thing I have ever seen in the fitness world. Even blasting huge doses of gear doesn't even compare. This is
Gear is made out of plants. It's a drug. All plants are drugs, and all drugs are made from plants.
my opinion. Let's talk about what the really dangerous message is. And notice I'm not saying it's healthy to blast 2 grams a day.
Dangerous message is this: if you stop eating vegetables, you may not look like Blaha, but if you keep eating them, you'll just look exactly like Blaha. And Blaha, he loves that. It's a good thing. He wallows in your misery. Remember that. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Helps the algorithm. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.